Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. And for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the guards. Here we go. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now Dinwiddie on the wing. Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Finney-Smith. Second shot opportunity. It's not going to go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Kuzma outside. The pass to Porzingis. Outside for Beal. Here's Kuzma. The tray. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Over Morris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Now here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Beal. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Out left to the wing. Baseline J on the way. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Outside Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock reset for Washington. Gafford misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. Five on the clock. On the wing, Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. No good on the triple. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Beal. Bridges with the board.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Buries it down low.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Kuzma. Beal the pass to Morris. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Beal from deep three-point land. And again, Washington no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Claxton. And the rejection by Gafford.
Nets basketball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Johnson. To the inside. On the wing, Johnson. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Morris. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Wizards with the lead. Morris inside. Dinwiddie covering. Kuzma passes to Gafford. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Over Beal. Bridges misses. Wizards leading by 4. Now here's Beal. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And there's Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Outside, Beal, right wing, unloads from 13, and the jumper is on the mark.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Getting ready to come in for Washington. Diaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Thomas gets a wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Kispert, the pass to Avdia. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by Simmons. Porzingis can't hit. Nets trail by 4. In the corner, it's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Kispert.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Now Curry, following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Avdia. O'Neal misses. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Kicks it to Kispert. Pass to Porzingis. Curry against Wright. Shoots over Curry. And another miss by Washington. Brooklyn trailing. Thomas with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Kispert with it. Harris is there. Kispert kicks to Wright. Porzingis passes to Wright. Gets it to fall from the right block. And the Wizards lead by 4.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
The first quarter, 2 minutes.
Curry against Wright. Outside Thomas. O'Neal dishes to Harris. Rebound by Kispert.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now here's Simmons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. O'Neal passes to Simmons. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
There's the pass to Avdija. And here's Porzingis. Over Simmons. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
O'Neal high post. Shoots over Avdija. O'Neal misses. Washington leading now by 8. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is O'Neal. To halt the run. Feeds it to Harris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Another shot. Rebound by Kispert. Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced
That's the end of the first quarter.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this.
DC family, a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Washington leading now by 12. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdija out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now, here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Simmons. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beal. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Nets trail by 16. Passes it to Bridges. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Claxton with the bucket. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
At the line
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Taking
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Sweet little floater.
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
Pass to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Nets trail by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bridges. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bridges has got 6.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Morris outside. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
Doors, when
foul.
it comes to Avdia,
Second team
a
foul.
guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Yours last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Timeout.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Family, that was your Wizards. You dancing. Give them some love.
Here's Beal. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level score. He will take what you give him.
The pass to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So it's Washington now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Offensive foul. Washington basketball.
Wizards leading by 10. Beal, the pass to Gafford. He dishes it to Morris. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Bridges. He's covered by Beal. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And no good. And it's Washington the other way. Beal drives in, and the layup is good. Beal's got 7.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Kuzma. Johnson against Kuzma. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Over Morris. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Work to absolute perfection.
And Beal kicks to Gafford. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Nets trail by 12. Passes to Bridges. Upside Thomas. Over Kispert. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Nunn kicks to Wright. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
O'Neal misses. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11. Curry against Wright. Pass to Gafford. Wright down low, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got his second bucket.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
The pass to Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out, unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The shot by Curry, no good. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Thomas up top, guarded by Wright. Harris inside. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. Wizards leading by 17. Nunn passes to Gafford. And it's Wright atop the key. 1:24 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's Nunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Wizards have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Zinkas, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And the Nets making a change here as well. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. No good on the second free throw. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Now, here's Kispert. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Cuts it 5. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards leading by 18. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Nunn on target from 13 feet. Nunn's got 8 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
Unable to get that one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Wizards out front as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
DC family.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beal from long range sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
We're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Inside, over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. From deep. Kept alive. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Back to Morris. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. That one's not going to go. That's trailed by 21. To the middle. And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Outside, Beal. Morris with the ball. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Morris with the bucket.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this season.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Abdia's checked in for Washington. Beal against Bridges. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Now Beal, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. It's good on the putback. Gafford's got his second basket.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one goes long.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
The subject of trade rumors year after year, Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And here is Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Can they get it? And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Outside for Beal. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
Dinwiddie against Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Morris passes to Porzingis. Now here's Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie with the steal. There's the lob to Bridges. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound for Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Here's Morris after the basket by Brooklyn. And here is Kispert. Porzingis passes to Morris. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And another miss by Washington. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And he gets it to go. Simmons got his first 2 points.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Outside, Beal. A 3 from Morris. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 5 assists in the game. To the right side. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Simmons finds Bridges. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Morris passes to Avdia. To the wing on the left. Here's Kispert. Up and in on the way. Kispert's got 6 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets
Timeout called the Nets. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Kuzma's checked in for Washington. DeLon Wright comes in for Monte Morris. The Nets also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here is O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Beal deciding where to go with it. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Outside Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Down low, and Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the chart.
Back to Wright.
2 minutes.
Kuzma, right side.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
The dish to Kispert. And it's off from 3-point range. Bridges inside, and he comes up with the deuce.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Wizards making a switch here. Nunn's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. To the middle. Here's Nunn. Count that one. Nunn's got 10.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find them.
Curry passes to O'Neal. 1:16 left in the third. Misses in close. Washington's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Stolen by Kispert. Dishes it to Wright. Now the pass to Nunn. Kuzma with it. Back to Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert. Misses the jumper. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Now just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Avdia. To the left wing. Three-pointer right. They get it back. Kuzma makes it off the glass. He has 5.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Here's Thomas. Goes back up. Simmons' shot is good.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Wizards out front, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Monte Morris is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie. Shooting 1.
Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. Wizards leading by 22. Over to the left wing. Nunn gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Outside Thomas. On the wing, Harris. Nets passing it around. Nunn against Thomas. Over Nunn. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hill comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Davis is checked in for Kispert. And Goodwin subbed in for Morris. Then for the Nets, Watanabe comes in for Simmons. And it's Mills in for Thomas. Washington's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Goodwin passes to Gill. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Gill. Claxton with the bucket.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Passes it to Nunn. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. For the Wizards, Porzingis is checked in for Gill. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Goodwin. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Mikal Bridges comes in for Patty Mills. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. To the wing right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal
It seemed
foul.
like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
For the
It did
Wizards.
seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Johnson, he's checked in for Joe Harris. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now, here's Gafford. Beal finds Porzingis. Now, Nunn. The Wizards with another miss. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now, here's Nunn. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Nunn. Dinwiddie covering. Just 5 on the clock. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When you're 7'2", you can play at a whole different altitude.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Nunn. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Kuzma outside. Nunn passes to Porzingis. To the paint. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
It's the Nets now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted by
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Nunn. Now Beal. Mr. Porzingis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Now, here's Bridges. Johnson outside. Here's Claxton, covered by Gafford. Clock at 4. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the pass to Nunn. And here is Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Great open look there. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Nunn, bounce pass. Bridges against Beal. Back to Nunn. Here's the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Now here's Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Over Nunn. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Kuzma passes to Nunn. Inside. Comes up empty down low.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim.